Spider silk is everywhere. You'll find sheet-like webs in the grass on your lawn. Beautiful orbs hang in windows and on rafters. Funnels of silk appear in barn corners. And unless someone vacuums much too often, you'll see mesh-like webs under the bathroom sink and cobwebs hanging in the basement. Even though weaving webs is the talent for which spiders are best known, not all spiders do it. But all spiders make silk. It's quite a feat. Spiders make silk from glands inside their abdomens, extruding it through special spigots on their undersides called spinnerets. Some spiders can produce up to 7 different kinds of silk, using different spigots on the spinnerets, like a soda fountain, to produce each type. Spiders don't squirt out their silk. They pull it out using their hind legs, an action that turns the liquid to a solid of amazing strength. A strand of spider silk is stronger than a strand of steel, stronger even than the fabric used for bulletproof vests. And yet, spider silk is stretchy too. It can stretch up to 3 times its length without breaking. Silk is such useful material that sometimes birds steal some for their nests, and some people use spider silk too. Warren Knight Instrument Company in Philadelphia keeps 2 black widow spiders, quote, on the payroll to make crosshairs for telescopes, optical instruments, and gun sights. Dozens of fine silk threads emerge from a tarantula's spinnerets. Each strand streams out as liquid and turns solid in the air. Each spider spins about 4 feet of silk a day. The people get them to do that by tickling the spiders' bellies with a long straw. But it's the spiders themselves, of course, who put silk to best use. It's handy stuff. All spiders need silk to make soft, waterproof cases for their eggs. Many construct silken nurseries for their just-hatched babies. Some spiders catch prey by hurling their silk like a spitball on a thread rather than weaving a web. Lots of spiders hide in silk-lined tunnels, and many of them make trap doors for their burrows, sort of like manhole covers made of silk. Other spiders, including tarantulas, build a special silken dressing room floor onto which they shed their skin. Male spiders have another surprising use for silk. A male spider produces sperm in his abdomen, but he can't transfer it to the female without first spreading that sperm out on a special web he spins just for this occasion. Then he sucks the sperm up into tubes inside his pedipalps and uses these to transfer the sperm to the female. Some baby spiders, called spiderlings, make balloons out of silk. You may have seen spiderlings ballooning in the fall. They climb up onto fence posts or branches, let loose some silken threads, and let the wind lift them from their perch to float off to a new home. This Selenocosmia tarantula has used silk to make a tough, waterproof case for her eggs. But of course, the most familiar use of spider silk is in webs. Just about everyone's favorite web is the one Charlotte wove. The classic orb shape, which looks like the spokes of a wheel overlaid with a spiral. Working with all 8 legs and spinning with all 6 spinnerets, your average garden spider can create this wonderful structure in less than an hour. In an orb web, the spiral part is the snare. Most spiders lay down drops of glue here, which you can see with a magnifying glass. Others make a kind of natural Velcro by fluffing the silk strand with their tarsi, those claws at the end of their legs. The spider doesn't get stuck in its own web because it has oils on its feet, and it stays on the non-sticky part. Spiders eat the sticky part. It's good, healthy protein, and remake this part of the web each day. Some spiders want their webs to be nearly invisible. Still other spiders use the web as an active lure. They weave designs into their nets to make them look to pollen-hungry insects like giant flowers. But even though spiders have such effective traps, scientists figure that 80% of all insects caught in webs actually get away. When a tree-dwelling Avicularia tarantula molts, it first spins a large silken hammock, suspended inside its retreat. Then it lies back in comfort to shed its old skin. The spider's fangs are as white as walrus tusks after molting, but they soon darken like those on the old skin at the bottom.